In this session, we will study about the external and internal features of the right atrium. I have holded the heart in anatomical position where this is the apex of the heart formed by the left ventricle, base of the heart which lies posteriorly and forms the posterior surface is formed in its left part by the left atrium and on right side by the right atrium. This is the diaphragmatic surface which was resting on my palm formed by the left and the right ventricle. Now about the external features of the right atrium. This right atrium, it is forming a part of the sternocostal or the anterior surface of the heart. The upper end of the right atrium, it is prolonged as the right auricle which is covering the root of the aorta and the pulmonary trunk. So this is the right auricle. The right atrium, it is separated from the right ventricle by this right atrioventricular groove in which the right coronary artery is present. We can see the openings of the two veins in the right atrium. Here it is the opening of superior vena cava and below we can see this opening of inferior vena cava. And between these two openings a shallow groove is present. This is named as the sulcus terminalis. And at the upper end of sulcus terminalis lies the sinoatrial node. So these are the external features of the right atrium, which is a quadrilateral chamber forming a part of the sternocostal surface of the heart. Now I will give a cut along this left margin of the right atrium and to see the interior of the right atrium. Now I have given a cut along the left margin and reflecting the wall of the right atrium. So now we can clearly see that the right atrium in its interior, it is divided into two parts. This anterior part is the rough part of the right atrium which is having thick muscular ridges, while the posterior part of the right atrium, it is completely smooth, and in the posterior part the opening of the major veins are present. Embryologically, this rough part, it is developing from the right half of the common atrial chamber, while the posterior smooth part, it is developing from the right horn of the sinus venosus. And these two parts, they are separated by a thick ridge. This is the crista terminalis, which is just lying deep to this sulcus terminalis on the external surface. So this is the crista terminalis. In the rough anterior part, thick muscular ridges are present. These are named as the musculi pectini, and these ridges, they are more dense in the auricle part of the right atrium. In the posterior smooth parts, we can see the opening of the veins. In the upper part, this is the opening of superior vena cava, which is not guarded by any valve, while in the inferior part, this is the opening of the inferior vena cava which is guarded by this valve, that is the Eustachian valve. The third opening, this is the opening of the coronary sinus, which is the vein of the heart itself, and it is also guarded by a valve, Thebesian valve. So these are three major openings in the posterior smooth parts: opening of superior vena cava, opening of inferior vena cava, and the coronary sinus. This large opening which is seen in the interior, this is the opening through which right atrium opens up into right ventricle, and it is guarded by a valve, that is the tricuspid valve. Another feature which can be seen here, this triangular area which is known as the triangle of Cox. This triangle of Cox, it is bounded by this coronary sinus, and above by this thickening, this is named as the tendon of Todaro, and by this septal cusp of the tricuspid valve. And in this triangular area lies the atrioventricular node. So this is of surgical importance about the position of AV node in the right atrium. Now, another important feature of right atrium, it is the interatrial septum, which is present between the right and the left atrium. And on this interatrial septum, some marks of the primitive septum can be seen. This thumb shaped oval depression, this is the fossa ovalis, and this is representing the remnant of the septum primum. Margins of the fossa ovalis, they are thickened as an annulus or limbus fossa ovalis, and this limbus is a remnant of the septum secundum. So these are the features in the interior of the right atrium, which is divided into a rough anterior and a posterior smooth part, and in posterior smooth part all the openings of the major veins, they are present, and on the interatrial septum we have seen the fossa ovalis and the limbus fossa ovalis.